Yeah, so we're going to unbox the Gruesome Grounds tumbletroll. Now this is pretty cool. He has red glowing eyes and he's a whopping like 8 foot tall, which is insane. Now this dude is absolutely massive in a lot of ways. Look at the feet that we're going to be unboxing here. The massive big troll, which is pretty cool. Now this is Ed. He is the operator of Haunt House, and of course this is the 2025 season, and this is the newest animatronic that he is introducing. And it's going to be standing here near like the maze slash labyrinth. Now you can also see in the background that Ed had added a new foam kind of door for the labyrinth, which is pretty cool, and it has some like brass strappings on it. And I really didn't showcase that this year. Maybe we'll like touch base on that again next year when we're working on the maze and labyrinth. Now the labyrinth does have its own individual video there on the YouTube channel, so you can check that out, and you can also see the full walkthrough of previous years of the actual haunted house. So here we are. We're going to go ahead and start assembling the feet here. Now we work from the very base up, and this bad boy is pretty heavy overall, so we really don't have to worry about him moving too awful much. And he is on a really stable footing here. So after we get the kind of like the legs in place, snapped in with some like little clips, you can go ahead and leave the foam on. I actually had originally removed that from the box and tossed it over to the side of recycling, and Ed was like, "No, no, no! Don't throw that away." So here's the actual like mechanical assembly that moves the arm, and it's just kind of like a windshield wiper motor, and it is attached to the actual power supply. And then you have 3 feeds that come up to the actual LED lights and things like that. So you have different like kind of settings. You can do a step-on pad and things like that. You can turn up the volume.
See, if we didn't have the instructions, we wouldn't have found the cotter pins.
We would have figured it out.
So why you look at directions, John? If only there were instructions to getting married.
There you go. What was I thinking?
Might have made different choices. No, I'm live. I love my wife. She's the best woman ever.
Sin. Sin.
It's got nice connectors.
So here we are. We put up the kind of like next portion of the spine or up to the head location, and it's just a clip-on shaft, and then you of course attach the color-coded power connectors there. So they're a push in and then a screw-on housing to kind of keep them pushed in if the animatronic were to vibrate a lot or move around. As you can see, this bad boy is absolutely massive, and he's almost the same height as the walls themselves, which is pretty cool. So 8 feet tall in total, and he's just a big boy.
All right, and then black.
By the ground.
I think it's a sensor. Right there.
Alright, so here's the point where we're going to start to attach the actual, like, kind of like cloak and you know, Celtic skirt and things like that. Ed said he had to go get a ladder. I was like, Ed, okay, alright. So he went and got that. So here's those little cotter pins we talked about that are holding this kind of like rib into place. And it keeps the fabric from being too close to the metal framing. And it makes it feel like more bulked out for the shape of the actual animatronic, the troll, right? And of course you have the spots for the arms to slide into position, things like that. Now Ed brought this little step stool out, and I'm like, Ed, that's not a ladder.
I'm trying to get you in a flattering light, Ed.
Now this is actually a lot more difficult than it appears, and we do struggle a little bit to get it over the head.
It's gonna be the biggest pain in the butt part.
So I do help him with this a little bit.
Just gotta go all the way over it, so it covers from behind too.
Even though I am kind of holding the camera in one hand, I am going to use one hand to kind of help him get it over the head here.
It's hung on top. It's not going over the back.
Now I know what you're thinking. We make it look really easy overall, but it is a little bit of a struggle.
All right, almost there. There we go. Almost.
Now once it's over, it's gonna go down pretty easy overall, so it's not so bad. But we want to make sure that we can kind of get that over the head without any kind of pulling or anything like that.
Huh? Do what?
This also has to go over. I believe. Alright, hang on. Got some weight. to it. A little bit. This makes it awkward.
He got a little belly to him, don't he?
He's got a belly.
He's got that dad bod going on.
Hey.
Got that dad bod going on.
Criticizing the dad bod.
Look at that dad bod. Down the back side over yonder to its little skirt.
Oh.
What do you think this is made out of? Latex?
Smells like it.
Alright, so Ed is trying to get the like outer jacket on now, and then the arms would like kind of fit through this into their designated two-prong sockets there, and it's like a metal connection. And whether you like it or not, that's how the animatronics
all the
will
way
be
around
built.
the
Now,
collar.
there's two-prong sockets for the arms, and so this is actually a really tight fit right here. It's kind of supposed to go over this like internal like,
this
collar
up.
there, and I don't think you're really supposed to button that up until you get the
Pull it
actual
out?
head on, but Ed was trying to work with it a little bit there.
From behind. At least you get that cotter pin in there good now.
I can see. Okay, cotter pin's in.
Now at this point in the video, you can see Ed is really struggling to put on a jacket. Just can't seem to get it on there.
Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and start to attach the arms. Now it comes with a built-in like foam and like a black fabric connected to the framing that goes up the sleeve into the two-prong connection for the arms. And they're angled different ways, so just make sure you grab the right one. And it's kind of difficult to get these up through the sleeve, and then you have to kind of blindly find the socket. If you have somebody to help you hold the arm, which we do, then it really does help with the process. Or if you can kind of lean around to the back and then look in the opening while you're holding the arm, that works out too. It's just kind of like cumbersome to do so. And once it's latched on, you can just kind of pull the sleeve down there, and then you have a latex cuff on the very end of the fabric arm there.
It's very cool. Hopefully it lasts for a while. It's got elastic.
Well, it's sewed in. It's got elastic sewed into the end of it. Otherwise, you'll get splitting of your latex as it dries. You should put a wand in his nose, like a Harry Potter wand. You've seen Harry Potter before, right, Ed?
I have seen Harry Potter.
Was that a dad joke? It's pretty close.
Harry Plopper.
Harry Plop. That's an old thing. Harry Plopper. Plopper.
Simpsons thing. There you go. Now you got a copyrighted name in there.
I don't care about Simpsons. You can say Simpsons all day long. It ain't copyright doesn't use the name. Anyways, this is where Ed gets on the other arm.
Let me see the cotter pin. It's on the front one.
Alright, so the front one has a cotter pin on it. Latches on just like that. Here, you have them in your pocket. So awkward to get to. Have to push it from below.
Don't do it in the grass and lose your cotter pins.
Do not do this in the grass. You will lose your cotter pins, and then you will have to use a piece of wire, which would probably be a lot easier. Just put a piece of wire there and bend it.
Doesn't say do that yet.
It doesn't say do that yet. Longest piece on the hand, and it says you turn it to the right to tighten it.
Here's the longest slot on the bottom of the middle club on the right forearm.
Okay.
And then turn it which way?
Which is those arrows on the hand.
Hang on, I'm stuck. If you look up inside there, you can see where it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Getting it in there is not proving easy. The slot all the way up. I guess it doesn't go all the way. Don't want to break it. There it goes.
Be gentle. There you go. Counterclockwise. Clockwise.
It says counterclockwise.
That's it? That's it, was it?
But the arrow goes the other way.
Yeah, the arrow goes the other way.
Which one has a guide available? That one.
Nice. That's why it has that stretchy latex string inside of it. Easy fitting. We could design some of these, you know that, right? Now that I'm into latex. I have latex at the house. No, not that type of latex. Twisted.
Alright, it is a little bit hard getting it all the way across.
Is it? But is it holding?
Yeah, it is now.
You could throw a zip tie around it if you wanted to. That would make sense too. Then that way you don't have to worry about as it moves pulling off. We'll just have to see how it works. Also, it's cold, so the latex is kind of like stiffening up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's warm, then it's probably looser. Step stool / ladder to the unattuned. All right, do you turn this one clockwise or counterclockwise? You're looking down on it now. All right, so just reiterate, okay, because I want people to understand this. When you're attaching this hand, it attaches with the shaft of the club. The instructions say go counterclockwise. However, when you're looking up at it, you're actually going to go clockwise. If you're looking down on it, you go counterclockwise.
There's an arrow right here.
There's an arrow on it, but if you peel that sticker off,
That's just
then
a
you
sticker,
have to
so-
rely on the thing, you know.
There's
And
an
also,
arrow up here, too.
just either way you do it, just be gentle with it so you don't break it. That's all. Like, just don't break your stuff, forcing it to do what it's not supposed to do. And don't get hit in the head with the club as it falls off if you did not attach it properly. I feel like the ogre is like rolling his eyes right now. Ah, there he goes. He's starting to look intimidating. I like it.
Come on, Danielle, get your head on there.
Oh my goodness gracious. If I left that in the video, my wife would kill me. Trying to get that Velcro to snap. There you go. Digging it. Digging it.
Alright, cable into adapter. That's it. Doesn't say so.
What?
Some animatronics will take the battery out.
I'm not fat shaming. I'm just saying he could be a little bit more chunky right here. It's flat. I think that needs a little bit extra oomph there. A little bit extra padding right there behind that foam, you know?
I'm live. I love my wife. She's the best woman ever.